Whether you're making a first impression with a new client, starting a social media presence from zero, or revamping an account that's been growing for years, you really just need the same thing to get started: a social media strategy. Hi, I'm Christy, the social media manager here at Loomly, and today we'll be diving into crafting a social media strategy that actually works. Social media platforms are changing all the time, and chances are your business goals are too. You should reevaluate your social media strategy every year or whenever you see significant shifts in content performance or business goals. Whether this is familiar territory to you or you're creating your first social media strategy ever, creating a thorough social media strategy is crucial to set yourself up for social media success while building trust with your clients or manager. Before we jump in, we also have a free social media strategy roadmap that you can download at the link below. It's a beautiful, customizable Canva template that walks you through creating a social media strategy from market research to deliverables and will help you knock a strategy presentation out of the park. Now, let's get started. The best place to start when crafting a social media strategy is with your business goals. This can be anything from improving brand awareness to boosting conversions, improving web traffic, managing customer service, gaining market insights, or elevating branding. You can also think about your business goals on social media by identifying where social fits into your marketing funnel. Chances are social media will be top of funnel to target brand awareness, but you can also tailor your content towards consideration, conversion, and loyalty depending on your content and which social media platforms you're posting to. For example, educational content is great for brand awareness, while UGC and tutorials are geared more towards consideration and conversion. Creating more personal content sharing your brand story and business journey builds loyalty as it helps followers connect to you beyond products or services. Once you've solidified your business goals for social media, it's time to lock down your target audience. Getting clear on your target audience will help define your primary social media platforms, your content, and your success on social media as a whole. The more specific you are with who you're speaking to, the quicker you can grow within that niche, as the algorithm can more effectively categorize your content and show it to the right people. Once you know your target audience, it's time to find them on social media. If you're talking to middle-aged business owners, they're probably going to spend more time on a different platform than college-age consumers. Choose 2 to 3 social media platforms that your target audience is the most active on, and craft your social media strategy around those platforms. You can always easily repurpose that content for other platforms, but be careful not to overwhelm yourself. It's better to dive deep into a couple of social media platforms and track that ROI than to spread yourself thin across too many platforms. If you have existing social media accounts that you're working with, another way to select your primary platforms is by looking into Google Analytics. Pay attention to which social media platforms are driving the most web traffic and conversions, and double down on those platforms. As you're solidifying your social channels, pay attention to which ones already have the most engagement. Especially if your business goals are conversion-based, pay attention to platforms with features that will support those goals, like TikTok Shop and Instagram DMs. You have your business goals, your top platforms, and your target audience. Now it's time to define your KPIs. Your key performance indicators are metrics that will keep you on track to achieving your business goals. Some examples of these are metrics like follower growth, reach, engagement rate, watch time, and link clicks. There are so many different analytics to measure on social media, and since they often differ across platforms, it's important to define which metrics are the most important to you. Refer back to your business goals as you define your top 3 to 4 metrics. If you're starting a new account from zero or you're trying to revive a dead account, it's important to be conservative with your goals. Gaining 1,000 followers in your first year is a great place to start. If you're working with an existing account, do a deep dive into recent growth rates before setting your goals. For example, if followers have grown by 3 to 5% every month, setting a growth goal for 30% is probably just setting yourself up for failure. Work through each of your KPIs and set percentage growth goals that will be challenging but also manageable. The last step before defining your social media content is to see what your competitors are doing on social media. Take a look at what platforms they're present on, what they're posting, and what's performing well. Dive into the comment section on their posts to get a sense of brand sentiment. You'll also probably get a clearer picture of audience pain points, frequently asked questions, and education opportunities. It's also just important to note what they're not doing well, which is just an opportunity for you to fill a gap on social media. Now it's time to define your content strategy. When thinking about the kinds of content you'll be posting on social media, it's important to categorize them through content pillars. You can choose 2 to 5 pillars that define the kinds of content that you'll be posting on social media. These are the what's and the why's behind the company. These can be things like social proof, events and promotions, education and tips, product demos, or trends and entertainment. Once you've created your content pillars, it's important to think about how you'll bring value to your audience with every single post. Value pillars are the action verbs that make your content compelling. The primary value pillars are educate, entertain, relate, and inspire. Though content pillars will change depending on your client or brand, these value pillars can be used for any account on social media. When you're hitting at least one of these value pillars with every single post, you're making sure that your content is actually relevant to your target audience. Once you know which platforms you'll be posting to and the content and value pillars that you'll be focusing on, it's time to decide your post types. Here's a list of different content types that work on a variety of platforms. It's important to note what's realistic and sustainable for you as you're choosing your post types. For example, if you don't have a content creator or somebody available to be the face of the brand, you probably won't want a strategy with 90% video content. Loomly helps make content creation easy with Unsplash, Giphy, and Canva integrations. Access GIFs and stock photos within Loomly and export your Canva designs directly to the Loomly library for easy social media post creation and scheduling. The last big step in your social media strategy is locking down your posting cadence. As you solidify how many posts you'll publish per week, it's important to know that quality and consistency are more important than frequency. Make sure you're choosing a cadence that you can easily sustain without getting overwhelmed. We recommend posting as many high-quality posts as you can sustain on a regular basis, whether that's 2 to 3 posts per week or 2 to 3 posts per day. The key here is scheduling your posts in advance so you can start small and ramp up as you have the time. Now that you have your social media strategy defined, make sure you're using a social media management tool like Loomly so you can organize, schedule, and publish your content all from one platform. With Loomly, you can create custom post labels for your content pillars, value pillars, and post types to easily track at a glance how varied your content is within any given month. Plus, you can easily filter analytics by your custom labels to see what type of content is the most successful. Collaborate with your team or clients more effectively with Loomly's custom approval workflows. You can assign posts to others, comment edits, and update statuses for your posts before scheduling to automatically publish to your selected platforms. If you're not already a Loomly user, we do have a 15-day free trial available at loomly.com and also linked in the description below. See you next time.